This won't be like anything you've ever done before, little brother.
Target leaving the palace now.
There's Daddy.
From the producer of The Hunt for Red October.
Get down!
Based on the best-selling novel, comes the summer's most explosive motion picture.
Buddy.
So, you just waited on in like John Wayne.
I couldn't just stand there and watch him shoot those people. It was rage. Pure rage.
A reluctant soldier.
They were moving him to Albany Prison on the Isle of Wight when it happened.
They are unarmed.
We know he's escaped. We think he's left the country.
In a war that isn't his.
What Ryan done can't be undone, so you should stop thinking about it.
I can't.
There's never been a terrorist attack on American soil, Jack. These men are professionals. Personal revenge rarely plays into it.
But I killed his brother. That's good.
A man fighting for everything he holds dear.
I'm Sally.
Let's sit down for a moment.
No, talk to me.
For justice.
I'm after the man who tried to kill my family. I want back in.
Who are we looking for here? IRA terrorists or some ultra-violent faction of the IRA?
This is who we should be looking for. We find her, we'll find them.
For freedom.
Where are you taking me, Mark? It's you who've taken us, Jack, into battle.
ETA, 35 seconds.
SAS could take on any one of these camps. Are you sure this is the same girl?
For family.
He's never gonna let us go, is he? I don't care what you have to do. You just get it.
For keeps.
Where's Sean Miller? Get me hostage rescue at Quantico now.
Airborne support approaching target area.
Patriot Games.
Woo! Okay, so hello everybody. Good evening. I know that it's quite late, but thank you all for being here. It is Holy Thursday, the day when Jesus had the Last Supper with his disciples and washed their feet and celebrated with them and told them everything that was going to happen, even though they didn't understand it. And he knew that they didn't, but he told them anyway. And of course, it began. We are now in the Tridium, which is just fantastic. So thank you everybody for being here. If you're wondering why we are doing a nocturnal version of Nostalgic Nirvana, it's because I was at Mass for 2 hours this evening to celebrate the beginning of the Tridium and Jesus' eventual death and resurrection. So, good stuff. Let's see who is here. Raj, hello. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you. I'm glad that you are excited about the choice. It's one of my absolute favorites. By far and away, one of my absolute favorite movies. It's kind of, this one, Air Force One, Clear and Present Danger. I love all three of them. And I was like, which one? Well, let's do some Patriot Games. I feel like this one doesn't get talked about near as much as Clear and Present Danger. And I don't understand why. Air Force One is also, like, everybody's like, oh, Air Force One. And I just don't understand why Patriot Games doesn't get its due, because Sean Bean and Harrison Ford have such an incredible chemistry on screen. They're just, oh, it's electric. It's fire. It's fascinating to watch. And I will say that Sean Bean has aged a bit better than Harrison Ford, unfortunately. Because you know me, I do love me some Harrison Ford. Sultan Al Fahim, Lady Gravemaster. Of course it's a Harrison. Yes, of course it's a Harrison Ford movie. We can't have Action April without a Harrison Ford movie. Come on now. Legionist, good evening. Welcome. Shane Nolan, how are you doing? Oh, I'm glad you love this movie. You're Irish, are you? Very well. Yes, Sean Bean, his range is absolutely incredible. Oh gosh. This Fellowship of the Ring, of course. James Bond, GoldenEye. He was a perfect villain in GoldenEye. Sean Bean, I'm glad he's getting more of his due. He has certainly deserved it. So thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. I don't expect a ton of people tonight because I know it is quite late, but for all 7 of you here, I do truly appreciate it. And hello, Jacob Ironside, just in time. Yes, you did. Don't worry, you know it's going to be good stuff. So one of the reasons that I picked this film is because there's something in it that is desperately missing from modern Hollywood today. A strong husband and father figure. He goes through so much. He goes through hell and back like 4 times. He rejoins the CIA all because he was literally in the right place at the wrong time. Like that is essentially all that it boils down to. And we're going to get more into that and what happens in the film. And of course, there will be, this film came out in 92. So it's been 30 years. It's been 30 years. So, if I'm ruining anything for you, I'm sorry. Go watch it. But I won't spoil the ending because I actually prefer the ending of this film to Clear and Present Danger. But Dan Blackroyd, how's it going? This is great, but I find Clear and Present Danger a bit more epic and more slick. See, everybody, man, I don't think Patriot Games gets enough love, honest to goodness. But yes, the Harrison Ford plays a fantastic, strong husband and father, and he's a true patriot. He truly cares. Like the whole basis of the film, if you saw it in the trailer, he doesn't know who those people are. He doesn't realize that it's the royal family that he's actually rescuing. He just saw people in trouble and he jumped into action. He didn't just stand there and like record it on his smartphone. And so it is I don't know. It's just fascinating to watch and to have that type of strong masculine figure who doesn't just stand there and do nothing for fear of one thing or another. But I promise we will get more into it. But I have a few donations, so I'll get to those first. I didn't see any supers, which is fine. But over on the donation side, I have Raj Williams for $5 Canadian. Thank you so much, Raj. Says, Easter is a time for reflection and for those who believe. I'll be doing a lot of that, as well as watching some movie classics this weekend. Enjoy. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Raj Williams. Yes. Easter, the most holy time in the church. It's what everything is about. It's going to be great. I don't know if I will actually have time this Saturday because I've got quite a bit going on, and Easter Vigil is on Saturday. But I think if I do stream at all, it will probably be on Miss Martin's channel in the morning if she's holding it, because I don't know what her plans are for Holy Saturday. And I will probably be covering Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ because it to me is still just mind-blowing what that film accomplished, and how stripped back and respectful and just humbling that whole film is. But anyway, so thank you so much, Raj Williams. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you being patient and understanding with everything and having to shift the stream a few hours. So thank you. You're wonderful. Ding Dong Dan for $2.50 this week. Oh my goodness. I think good gosh. Okay. So Ding Dong Dan for $2.50. Are you ever gonna talk in like the actual chat, Ding Dong Dan? I don't know. I'd like to. Not that I don't appreciate the donations. I just never see you in the chat, but you're always over here. So, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So Ding Dong Dan for $2.50 says, huh. Sing us a song, any song you pick. Why? Ding Dong Dan, why do you do this? You're crazy. You all need, I'll tell you what, I'll go beg Dan Vask to get on a live stream where he just sings and y'all can like throw donations at him. And oh my god, Ding Dong Dan, that's not you. You would 100% say if it was Dan Vask. You wouldn't call yourself Ding Dong Dan. I sincerely doubt that. But yeah, I'll tell you what, Ding Dong Dan, I'll go DM Dan Vask and be like, please, for the love of God, have a live stream and just let Ding Dong Dan donate $2 to you requesting song titles. Oh my goodness. All right. Any song? Ha! I got you. I know this one is in the public domain. Are you ready? Are you ready, Ding Dong Dan? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? There you go. That one I happen to know for a fact is in the public domain. Nobody can hit me for it, or hit the stream rather. And yeah, so there you go. I don't know if that's what you're expecting, Ding Dong Dan, but you got your song. I swear, like you just I don't know what to do with you. There's only so many songs I can sing. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. But hopefully you all enjoyed that rendition of ABCs. So let's talk Patriot Games. So the thing about, so like I said, the thing that I really like about this particular film is because first of all, I love Tom Clancy's novels. They're fantastic. If y'all have not read Tom Clancy, please go check him out. It's fantastic. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's great reading, great entertainment, lots of fun. And honestly, it keeps you sharp. But it really just comes down to, like, you know, he's a strong family man. He's worried about his family. They're in London. London on vacation. And you know, I can't remember. They went to the store or something, where they went to go see a tourist spot real quick. And so he's meeting up with them because he's at like a conference or something. And so he's walking to like meet up with them because he currently works at the Naval Academy. He's not CIA when the assassination or kidnapping attempt on the royal family goes down. But he's walking back to his family and he sees the IRA folks plant the bomb under the car. And isn't that a great still? He's like, okay, well, I can't just let him shoot these guys. I've got to do something. And so he just kind of like jumps into action, and it ends up costing one of the terrorists his life. Well, it turns out that, yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Shane Nolan. I couldn't remember. Yeah. So his wife and daughter had gone to Buckingham Palace while he was lecturing at a Naval War College. Like I said, he works at the Naval Academy in the States, and he had retired from the CIA. So, the whole premise is really believable because this is a man who, like, he served his country. He's still technically serving his country, just in a different capacity. And you know, he is a genuine hero. He's a masculine, capable man. And God, do I miss that in entertainment so much. I'm so done with the Pansy Boys. But you know, so he ends up getting one of the guns and he kills one of the terrorists. But it turns out that he has killed the baby brother of a lunatic. And this scene right here, oh my gosh, it's just absolutely perfect. The tension, the stare. Jack Ryan absolutely does not believe that Sean Miller, who Sean Bean is playing Sean, so it's Sean, but so he plays Sean Miller in the show. But Jack Ryan is not convinced that Sean is going to be able to do anything. He's going to prison for like a long time, and he's not gonna be a threat. That is Jack Ryan's assessment. So you have like just this hatred and villainy, and then you have a man who is like looking at him, making eye contact, but is not giving him the reaction that because he's trying to inspire fear in Jack Ryan. And there's just this incredible scene that happens between the two of them, and just the way you can tell that they both know what they're doing. They're able to fill the scene, and even though the courtroom has other people in it, they're able to sort of just drown everybody out. Father Christopher Miller! Oh, blessed Holy Thursday, Father. Yes, I agree, the book was much better. But the film, I don't think Patriot Games gets enough love. I think, you know, Clear and Present Danger, I'm not saying isn't fantastic. Air Force One is great too. But Patriot Games, there's just something about it. I love it. So, you have to repose the Lord at midnight, Lady Grace. Yes, you do. I had to keep, the body of Christ is up on the altar at my church currently as well, where just as Jesus called his apostles to keep watch, we were invited to stay and keep watch over it. The 4 tiny humans were not that impressed, though. They were like, nah, not tonight. But we're going to be doing Stations of the Cross tomorrow at 3, and then Good Friday Mass at 7, and then Easter Vigil on Saturday, and then Easter Mass Sunday morning. So we'll get the whole Triduum in there, Father. But I'm glad I can give you a little something to pass a little bit of the time while you're waiting to go repose the Lord. It's pretty amazing stuff, I'm not going to lie. It's hard. But I'm so glad you're here, Father. I really, really, truly appreciate it. Also, my Latin is rusty. I found out tonight. It's not good. I was like, woo, I gotta have to practice some more. But I'm enjoying myself. Yes. So Patriot Games. So I don't know if you guys remember. I was still pretty young. But I do remember in the 90s, the IRA was basically ISIS. They were like, I'm not really sure why, but it was like Russia wasn't a bad enough bad guy, or excuse me, the USSR, because I mean, remember, guys, like the Berlin Wall didn't come down till '89. So there was a whole lot. Like this is fresh after like so many changes in the world, and apparently there were enough bad guys to go around. So yes, the IRA is the bad guys, and it gets pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie, because in the trailer it even said this, but he went from being a professional terrorist to like full on revenge. So now you have a terrorist hell-bent on revenge because you've killed his baby brother. That's crazy. The ironic thing, and I know that it's purposefully done. See, this is masterful writing. Tom Clancy is a master. But the whole thing revolves around family. Like, he cares more about his brother than he does the cause of the IRA. And so he is going to get his vengeance on the man who murdered his brother. And this man loves his family and is going to do anything he can to protect them, including rejoining the CIA. Because that's what we all do when our lives get threatened and someone comes onto the Naval Academy. So you can see it right here where it says United States Naval Academy, which is where he works, right? And this non-suspicious dude who's got both his hands in his pants see, this is the 90s. It was not normal for people to walk around with both hands down their pants. Okay? Nowadays, you're kind of like, oh, maybe that's just, kind of how or what they are. But like back in the 90s, people did not walk like this unless they were holding something they didn't want anybody else to see. Just saying. So an attempt is made on his life, and then he finds out that there was an attempt made on his wife and daughter as well, and they had barely escaped. They were driving on the interstate, and they barely got away. And it's mostly because she's quite a terrible driver. Like if you watch the movie, she's a horrible driver. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I'm not sure if they're playing in the stereotype of women can't drive, but I will say I watched that and I was like, she is quite awful. I mean, I realize the circumstances are not ideal. She's a terrible driver. Like, oof, that's not good. But yes, she manages to get she and her daughter out from the terrorist attack. Look at how young Sean Bean looks. Just like, wow. Also, he looks like he's gonna bash someone's skull in. It's insane. Just, oof. You gotta love it. And the thing is, the supporting cast is so well rounded out. So you get Samuel L. Jackson. So but like, look at that smirk. Like, it's just good stuff. It's good stuff. And then James Earl Jones, the man, the myth, the legend, sitting there. So I guess it's called, like, I don't know. Is it the Doppler? I don't remember what it is. See, like, look, how sweet is that? He's got pictures of his family, his daughter. Like, he's a good family man. He's a good husband. He's a good father. Like, he's strong. He's going to do whatever he can to keep them safe and keep them from harm, including killing people. But here is James. I could not drop to hit, like, to exist in that plane with James Earl Jones. God, I don't know what must it be like to have a voice that just makes earthquakes when you speak. It's just wow. Yes, but he plays as has been pointed out. Yes, he plays Admiral Greer, and I could have swore in this scene he had a cigar. But apparently not. No cigar. But I could have swore he had one. But he's a good admiral. I would happily serve. I would go on a ship if he was on it. But captains are in charge of Navy vessels, and if an admiral is on board, something is either really, really, really screwed up. As in, like, people are dead. There's, like, humans being smuggled somewhere in the hull, and they found drugs or something like that. Like, think of all the most terrible things you could ever think of, like murder, all that kind of stuff, and smash it together. And that's what gets an admiral on board a ship, usually. Just saying. They can't all be Star Trek makes me giggle because when Kirk becomes, like, he picks up rank, he becomes an admiral, like, he goes back on the ship. I don't know which captain he stole that ship from, but he stole that ship from someone. I'm just saying, like, that's not his ship. I mean, like, it is because he's probably a fleet admiral or whatever, but, like, also that's not his ship. But yeah, I just love this, like, I love it. He's got it. So if you pay attention to the details, here he has, like, I don't see this anymore either, but you've got the professional pen set up. You have the light kind of like, like lanterns and like, I know I'm reading way too much into it, but like, I just love it. The fireplace, it's very 90s. I'll give it that. But these chairs look insanely comfortable. Like, every time I see this, I'm just like, I want to sit in those. But then you look up here and he's got like his revolutionary, model, like soldiers and such. And it's no nonsense. And I don't think, I still don't know what book this is on his desk. My mom told me that it was a Lord of the Rings book when I was little, and I 1000% believed her. I, for the longest time, thought that this was the Lord of the Rings, like one of the Lord of the Rings books on his desk. But yeah, so like, just this whole scene is just, he's not going to be intimidated in his own office. He's been talking to, he's like, this is what's going on. This is what I want. This is what's going to happen. He's just very much in his element, and he's strong and he's capable, and you just really love to see it. We don't get that anymore, and it's just sad. I didn't know that, Jacob Ironside, that James Earl Jones had a bad stutter. I am beyond glad that he was able to overcome it as well. That's amazing. Just wow. But yeah, so like, his whole office is pretty, like, no nonsense. But up here, he's got another picture of his daughter, and then it's him, his wife, and his daughter, and then a picture of his daughter when she was young. And then you've got, I'm sure, military strategy books, tactic books, naval history books. And then, of course, like I said, you've got the revolutionaries up here. So it's just, there's a lot of intention in this scene, and you can see like the fields up here. So it's so great, and you just love to see it. Oh my God, I missed the 90s. Look at this. White t-shirt, sunglasses that don't look ridiculous. Friggin' BA helicopter in the background. It's just so good. You gotta love it. I mean, Top Gun had the white t-shirts and the aviators. These aren't aviators, but, like, gosh. I'm down for this. This usually means a hardworking man, when you don't want to, pop in the mouth or nothing. But yeah, it's just, yeah, see, I believe he would kill me. Like 1000%. I believe he looks like a starving, rebellious terrorist who's out for blood. No Mark Lyseth. No Lady Gaga sunglasses. We're not here for that at all. Not even a little bit. I am not about it. But there's just so much good. Oh, yeah. Oh, back when femme fatales were a thing and women were allowed to be gorgeous and use their femininity as a weapon. I'm here for it. Also, bring back redheads. The genocide of redheads in Hollywood is insane. Yes, here is a scene right before he's been desperately trying to call her on her car phone. And remember, again, this is the 90s. So by just doing this, they don't have to tell you that they're well off. I mean, he works at the Naval Academy. She's a doctor. Their daughter always seems to be in a beret. I'm not really sure why. But yes, I know it's a wig, but she wears it so well. I like when she takes it off and she's just got that short jet black hair. It's good stuff. But so she is on the phone regarding her work, and her husband is desperately trying to get a hold of her and tell her to like watch out, be safe, like they're coming for you. And then this is when we watch the terrible driving. And I mean, like, she is not a good driver. Like, first of all, even before she gets attacked by terrorists, she's weaving through lanes. It's very unsafe. It's very unsafe. It's not good. I'm just like, whew! Somebody take away her license, please. Or at least take away the phone. Maybe she can concentrate better. But yeah, there's literally just there's so much to love. The chemistry of the cast, the talent of the cast. Oh, look, there's Samuel L. Jackson. What's funny to me about this, he looks so docile right here. The whole scene just plays funny for me, but I love it. Can't help but love Sam L.J. Come on now. But yeah, there's so much going on. This is after the accident. See, she was a bad driver. Yeah, she was getting shot at, but they still got into a car accident. Because she's bobbing and weaving through traffic before the terrorists show up. But then after the terrorists show up, she drives straight. Like, come on, lady. Use your naturally bad driving skills to get away from the bad guys. But yeah, they crash. To do to stop these guys, because they're not going to stop, and I am not going to survive another one of these. But it's just fascinating to watch. Ooh, that is something else. The special effects in this film are so freaking fantastic. I just like, oh, I miss the 90s. This is why it's a nostalgia stream. There's just the 80s and the 90s, like where the 80s was just like the bigger the explosion, you know, the badder it is. And gosh, what was it? So like, but the explosions, like, they had a point. It wasn't like, and don't get me wrong, I love Michael Bay, and quite frankly, I will take every single one of his Transformer films over just about anything that has come out of Hollywood in the past few years, and that is real talk right there. But like, Michael Bay likes his big bangs. He loves his American flags, which I am all for, and he loves his explosions, which I love explosions as well. But I would like if the explosions made sense and also served a purpose. But Michael Bay is just like, pfft. So here we go with this. Like, J.J. Abrams is to lens flares what Michael Bay is to explosions. But it's just phenomenal. Like they had to close the set. Like, this is an actual street. This is like as real as it gets. Yeah, Yeah, off of him. They did. They used real cars. Like, there's just there's so much there's so much that goes on, and the special effects add, just like they're supposed to. They add to the film. They add to the situation. And so, like, you're like, okay, so this is the cars are flaming infernos. We've got fire everywhere. You have IRA members who are there to break Sean out and get him free from his transport. It's just, it keeps you on the edge of your seat. You're just like, God dang, this is fantastic. What's going to happen next? And you buy into the scene because this looks, I mean, it is real, like, it's practical. It's real. So you're just like, dang. I can't imagine, the hours of work that must have gone into this must have just been insane. And it's so much better than anything that we have gotten in recent years. It's just, it's not even funny. Yes, Carmen Steele, practical effects beat out CGI 9.9 times out of 10. I mean, there's a reason that Jurassic Park still holds up to this day. That dinosaur is real. That T-Rex, that is a practical effects. That is a robotic T-Rex that they had to manually work. It's mind-blowing what they were able to accomplish. Oh, look, that's where their back window gets shot out. Yeah, look at that. She's in a friggin' Porsche. But, oh, look, there she is with her jet black hair. Super short bob. Bob the hairstyle, that's not her name. But there's, oh man, there's so much love. And can I just say, she was so cute, and she had so much sass. It's a shame that I don't know. I would not want my children growing up in Hollywood. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But, oh, yes. Yes. Look at that. I love Sean Bean. The way this man can emote is like God tier. Honest to goodness. Just like, this is a dying skill in Hollywood, folks, because now we just get planks of wood who have no emotion on their face whatsoever. They can't show what they're feeling or what they're thinking because it's just like empty space up there, or they're trying too hard to remember their lines. It is a dying skill, and it really needs to come back because I'm getting very sick of looking at dead, cold fish up on the screen when it comes to actors and especially actresses. Okay, Father, forgive me for I'm about to swear. Resting bitch face does not make you look like a badass. It doesn't. It simply does not. Like, not at all. Just do something besides glare at everybody else. Like, you are a human. You have a spectrum of emotions. That's about the only spectrum that there is when it comes to human beings. I'm just saying. But good God almighty. Look at that. Just like, piercing blue eyes, just staring him down. He's like, I'm not going to be intimidated. And then you've got Sean Bean, who's like, I will kill you. I will make it my mission in life to destroy you. Oh, I love it. The writing in this is so smart and so clever. Yes, you know what, Father Christopher? I will start calling it a Kardashian face. They've got so much plastic in their face. I'm amazed that they can still move their lips, quite frankly. But the dialogue in this film is so on point. It's so intelligent, and it doesn't treat its audience like juveniles. It doesn't hold your hand through the whole film. Like, the thing about today's films, if you watch them, something happens on screen and then somebody tells you about what just happened on screen. Like, yeah, I know, I just saw that. Why are you telling me about it? What is going on with all of this? I am confused. I don't understand why you need to reiterate what you just showed me. Like, I'm intelligent enough to figure out that, this scene is kind of important. This person is kind of important. This file or this object or this whatever is kind of important. Like, I get it. Why are you treating me like I don't need a Dora the Explorer episode. Like, I don't need, do you see the trees? There they are. Come on, let's go to the trees so we can save Boots. If you can't tell, I have children. But like, that makes sense because those are children and you're explaining the adventure and what you were doing so that they learn how to like recall and stuff like that. Like, oh, okay, we're going here because of this, and the end goal, the mission for the whole thing is this, right? That makes sense to do for children because you're helping them learn those types of skills. Adults should not need that kind of assistance, and I maintain that by doing that, you're dumbing down your audience on purpose. Like, purposefully making your audience dumber. Or just insulting their intelligence flat out by saying, clearly, you aren't going to understand the nuance in this film, so we're going to tell you about the nuance because there's no better way to have nuance than completely disregarding the fact that there should be nuance by unnuancing the nuance by telling you. And if any of you followed that, bravo, because I didn't even follow that. I'm pretty sure I fell off a cliff somewhere. But there's just so much that goes on. And the brilliant thing about it, I'm not saying that it needs to be a Christopher Nolan film where you're literally trying to de-inception stuff. Okay? It doesn't have to be like that. But literally, just give your audience some credit. If you show them a scene, if you play it right, this is why setting and characters and writing and dialogue and music matter. Because you can set the scene for your audience and they can pick up on those cues. Because music, there are certain notes in music, it doesn't matter who you are. Like, if you hear these notes, it will make your spine tingle because it hits the way that it hits your body. It's uncomfortable. You will physically move because of the way that these notes are, right? I think one of the best, like, Jaws has one of the best scores, and it's it's 2 notes. Everybody knows those 2 notes. It's pure genius. They didn't overcomplicate it. They didn't try to fancy it up. It was simply predator in the water, prey staring them down, or prey trying to take out the predator, right? But every time you knew something was going to, like, you'd hear those notes like, ba-dum, ba-dum. And you're like, what's going to happen? And then as the music got faster and faster, you knew that something was coming. You didn't know what it was going to be, but the music helped with that cue, right? And so the tension is building and you're looking around and you're trying to figure it out and you're like, okay, maybe we can like get out of this. Like, how are we going to do this? What are we going to do? Right? And just, oh man. Back when movies were intelligent and they understood that their audience had gray matter between their ears, I'm telling you, movies were exceptional at one point. And now I remember just being overloaded with fantastic shows, with just incredible stories, wanting more, always looking for them, binging show after show after show after show. And I just, I loved it. And now I'm lucky if I get something if I get one thing worth watching through the whole freaking year. It's insane. We are very much in the dark ages of pop culture and entertainment. That is for sure. Look at his face. That's the thing too. Like, this isn't, he's not your typical like fat, balding, bad guy who's got other people doing his dirty work for him, right? He's legitimately capable. He is in the thick of it. He believes in his cause. And there's just, like, you kind of actually respect the man because it would be so crazy because if you flip the script, he's doing this for his family. Now, he's absolutely bat crap crazy, and he's willing to kidnap royals and blow people up and shoot people. But, you know, you sort of understand he's not sympathetic by any means, but you understand where he's coming from because his family was taken from him. And so now he's vowed to do the same to Jack Ryan, right? And so it's just, it plays so well. Family is such a huge component in this whole film, and it's just brilliantly written. I just absolutely love it. I with James Earl Jones. Yeah, I would highlight that too. I don't understand. I wish James Earl Jones got more roles. He didn't get what was due him. This scene, so the thing is, like, the exposition dump, as it were, there's actually a lack of kind of an exposition dump because, like, they're still having a conversation. The TV is on, and they're just talking about, like, everything. You can see he's in a sling. This is when they come back from London. So, see, he's got his little bowler hat there, and they've got, like, a key. See, like, there's little nods throughout the entire show. The settings, like, the sets were set up with care and with detail in mind. There was a purpose. There was a reason for everything. And holy cow, is this kitchen from the 90s. I love it. Man, I do. I love it. I like the fridge being inset. Wall ovens. I like it all. Oh, I'm being paged. One moment, please. The mini grave master rose because they wanted chocolate milk at 10:47 at night. I'd like to point out they've been asleep for like at least an hour and a half. So we got home at like 9:10, and their heads literally, like, I got them ready for bed and their heads hit the pillow and they were just out. So this one has risen from the grave for chocolate milk. like priorities, I tell you. Who needs sleep when there's chocolate milk in the fridge? But, and actually on that note, because it is so late, we will be wrapping up here pretty quickly. Like I said, I always try to keep these between 45 minutes to an hour anyway. But we're going to keep it closer to the 45-minute mark today. I think we've already been going. Yeah, we've already been going for about 48 and a half minutes. So, but yeah, the sets were just, there was care involved. People knew what they were doing. The special effects, the practical effects were amazing. The chemistry in the cast is just fabulous. The story itself is intelligent. It's witty. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. You have to love every minute of it. And see, like right here, I feel like this is the face that a lot of women are trying to make. Women, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is not what you look like. If this is the face you think you are making, you are not making this face. There's like, it's just, this face looks determined. It looks rugged. It looks purposeful. And it looks like someone who's not going to back down in the face of a threat. Okay? There's a lot going on here. There's depth of emotion, and he's not breaking his bearing. He's trying to remain focused. But also, the thing about Jack Ryan, he is detail-oriented, doesn't even cover what this man is, right? And so he's got so much attention to detail, and he's looking at Miller's face right now, like he's taking in all of it. He's trying to understand what's going on and what to expect. But yeah, I don't know why. We are now crying because there's no chocolate milk. or because they were told no to the chocolate milk. 1 moment. Let me. Come here, baby doll. Hey. We don't cry for what we want, okay? Yes, we say please, but we can't cry for what we want, all right? We don't throw a fit. We don't cry. Okay? All right, I'll make you a deal. All right? It's very late. All right? But deal. Can you give me just a few minutes? Okay?
Please, Mommy. Please make it.
I can make you some if you give me just a few minutes, okay?
Please. Don't stop.
I can do that. Mwah. I love you.
Please,
I love you.
please,
Okay. I love you.
I want to do work. I don't go at work anymore.
You don't want mommy to work anymore? Oh, sweetie, I gotta work the rest of my life.
But Mom
That's just the way it
cannot
is.
come to your work.
No? Okay. I love you.
But Mommy, I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die without chocolate milk, sweetheart.
Mommy.
It'll be okay. All right. I'll tell you what. Give me 1 minute, okay?
But Mommy, you're done.
Mwah.
I want to see you, Mommy.
Okay. Just give me 1 sec, all right? I'll finish it. You want to go tell him to put on Paw Patrol?
What?
That one? Okay. Will that do for right now? Want mommy to sing you? Which one you want? You want Hush-a-bye? Yeah.
I have quick.
You want one? I don't know which one that is. It's the second one. I don't know that one. Alright. Back in the other room, okay?
That one?
That one. Go lay down.
Can you tell them to power lesson?
Yes. Go. Mwah. Bye, sweetheart. Quit. Okay. Oh, my. Muted. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought I was muted. I'm so sorry. Oh. So that's my youngest. Oh, whoops. So does anybody else want chocolate milk? Can I help anybody else? Oifta. So anyway, yes, so Harrison Ford being Harrison Ford. It's good stuff. Carmen, we all want chocolate milk. Well, make some? I don't know. I don't know how to help you. I don't know where you're at, Carmen. Can't help you. I'm sorry. Can we get cookies with chocolate milk? No, Legionist. If you're going to have cookies, you have it with white milk. Because then if you do homemade chocolate chip cookies and you get them while they're still warm, the chocolate chips turn the milk into chocolate milk. And it's super creamy and delicious. You've never had chocolate milk, Theodore? Okay, so this stream has now gone... We've taken a sharp left. Theodore, go get some chocolate milk and watch Patriot Games. That is what this is the way now. Like you must How have you never had chocolate milk? Didn't your parents love you? Don't you love yourself? Best thing, post-workout, guys, I'm not even kidding. Post-workout, absolute best post-workout snack that you can have is 4.5 to 5.5 ounces of chocolate milk, depending on what you were doing, what your exercise was, whatever it was. So 4.5 to 5.5 ounces of chocolate milk, and then a banana with peanut butter. Honest to God, it gives you everything you need, and you're able to helps with your recovery. It does fantastic stuff for your body. You don't need a lot, but it's literally one of the best post-workout things you can do. You're going to feel so much better. And everybody's like, really? Chocolate milk and a peanut butter and banana? And I'm like, yes, trust me. Don't waste your time with all the smoothie BS. I mean, if you want a smoothie, go get it. But like, I don't know why you're paying $8 at the gym for a smoothie. But it's it's good stuff. Superman, if what, I don't know, get you some chocolate milk if you weren't scared of green rocks. Oh my word. You guys are insane. So I know we got a little bit interrupted. I do apologize, but overall, this was a great stream. This movie has everything. There's action, there's drama, there's suspense, there's intelligence. There's so much going on. And it's a great throwback to the 90s. It's wonderful. It's good stuff. Why is Clear and Present Danger on here? What is going on? But yes, so I would have to say this movie gets a 7.5 out of 10 for me. You won't regret watching it, I promise. If you've never seen it, give it a shot. And if you have, you know how fantastic it is. So, go ahead, give it a look-see, enjoy yourselves. Watch it over the weekend. Make sure you've got everything you need. Don't forget, I think it's from noon to 3 tomorrow. If you are practicing an of the faith, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to you're supposed to basically fast from entertainment, essentially. Like no entertainment, like no music, no film, nothing like that. So, it'll be good stuff. No sleep till chocolate milk has now become a meme. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. We can make it a meme. I can work on it. But let me see. I think I know it's up here. There it is. So Buford T. Justice for $10. Love the music from the opening scene. Oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely. 1,000 million billion jillion %. The score of this film is so underrated. This whole film is underrated, quite honestly. It's just amazing. But yes. Mudcrab for $2 says, how goes the novel writing? It goes. I have sent a couple chapters into an editor, and when I say a couple chapters, I literally mean 2. And I have DM'd them to a professional editor via Instagram, but it's somebody that I know and that I trust and who's very good at what they do. But we'll see. I know, I meant to say 8.5, Carmen, but I didn't think anybody would catch it. So yeah, I meant 8.5 out of 10, and it is underrated. Just saying. Yes, Mudcrab 2 is a couple. Absolutely. Father Christopher Miller, if you do a stream Saturday morning, let me know. I will do everything in my power to be there. 1,000%. So yes, this film actually gets an 8.5 out of 10 from me. I really do love it. It's a phenomenal film, and it's back when they adapted stuff true to the source material and respected the source material and didn't shove a bunch of agenda crap in there. let's see. I think. Oh, Ding Dong Dance. Stop. Ding Dong Dan for $4. We're getting spendy here. Says literally the best ABC Ren, I think he means rendition, that I've ever heard. Fantastic. Please, Mom, can I have some more? Are you trying to be Oliver Twist right there? Like, props, man. I love Oliver. I love that story. Pick another. Can I just make something up? I'll just sing like nonsense words, and we'll call it a day. Can I do that? Sing something about chocolate milk. I'm not that talented, Rosh. I'll just sing nonsensical words that mean nothing and have no meaning. I'll probably accidentally trip over some Latin. So, Father Miller, I apologize for that. But you should totally do some writing, Mud Crab. I'm here for you. But, let me see. Okay. It's just made up nonsense words anyway. So, guys, don't go looking for this song. I don't think I'm literally gonna just pull things from the air. And we'll see what comes out. Hopefully it's not terrible. I'm sorry, Ding Dong Dan. I hope you're getting your money's worth. Okay. track. Sorry, there you go. Yay! I have no idea. That's what we came out with. Yes. No, Carmen, it's just me. There's nobody harmonizing. I'm throwing my voice, so maybe that. How much for a rendition of Hot Cross Buns? Tell you what, why not? God, I haven't. There's literally, I promise, there's nobody in the room except me. I absolutely promise. It's been a long time. The reason my voice cracked at the end too, I used to sing quite a bit, and I learned how to throw my voice so that you use the acoustics better. So that may have been what you were hearing. But yeah, no, it's just me. If you're hearing extra voices, I'm not sure who it was. Maybe a ghost. I don't know. But there you go, Ding Dong Dan, for your biggest your biggest donation ever. You got that. Hot Cross Buns. I haven't sang Hot Cross Buns in so long. I don't even know if I remember the melody. Right? Yeah. That one. Yes. Oh my God, everybody's gonna run away from my stream. I'm down to 10 people. My voice is chasing everybody away. Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Give them to your daughters, give them to your sons. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. There you go. I don't know if there's more. That's all I can remember. So hopefully that was the whole song. It's been a minute since I've done hot cross buns. Yes, they all went to go get chocolate milk. That's where they went, Legionist. Everybody went to go get hot cross buns. Chocolate milk. There you go. So, guys, I guess I will have to get a soundboard so that I can sort of de-rough my voice, because that's just, I feel so bad. You guys are just getting my raw voice. I don't even have a dampener on my mic. I have to like scoot back so that I don't like blow your eardrums out. It's insane. But yeah, guys, like I said, whenever you make donations, especially because you guys take your time and you spend your valuable time with me, it means the world to me. I genuinely appreciate it. And, you know, and especially if you're gonna donate your money, I'm gonna do the best I can to give you the most bang for your buck. So, to end, go check out Patriot Games. It will be a great time. It's a great date night flick. It's a great chill flick. And you know, it keeps you going, and it's so good. And you know, I just want to, guys, keep this in mind. I know there's a lot of craziness going on in the world out there, but just keep your wallets closed to things you don't love and companies that disrespect you, but also open your wallets to those creators and those artists who are doing their best to honor you, honor the art, and give you the escapism that we're all looking for, honestly. Well, thank you, Legionist. I appreciate it. Yeah, my voice has my voice cracked there, so I do apologize, but thank you. That means a lot. I hope you guys don't mind the singing. I do actually enjoy it to a degree. So thank you for that. Ding Dong Dan, thank you for your donations. It means a lot. Everybody, it means a great deal when you donate, when you super chat. Thank you so much. But you all have a wonderful evening. Happy Holy Thursday. Have a blessed Triduum, which is, of course, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Holy Saturday, or Vigil Saturday. And I hope that during this most holy time of the year, you find some blessing of your own. So, good night, God bless, and Godspeed.